Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after Errol Spence beat Shawn Porter in the fight of the year, the plans was for Errol Spence to fight against Danny Garcia next. At least this is what PBC wanted. But Errol Spence, he just sent a message directly to Shawn Porter saying, let's run it back. He sent this message on one of the social media sites, and of course Shawn Porter, he accepted the offer. Now the fight was a complete success. The reports are, the pay-per-view numbers are over 350,000. So we know the rematch is going to be just as big, if not bigger. But I think it would be even bigger if Errol Spence were to fight Danny Garcia first. I reported yesterday that Shawn Porter said if he can't get a rematch with Errol Spence, he will go after Terrence Crawford. If Shawn Porter were to fight against Terrence Crawford, the winner of that fight against Errol Spence would be huge. Of course, Shawn Porter would be the underdog in that fight, but after the way Porter performed against Errol Spence, there's no guarantee that Terrence Crawford would win that fight. It would also be really interesting to see how Terrence would do against Porter compared to how Errol Spence did. I mean, Errol Spence, he knows the Shawn Porter rematch will always be there. So I think it's a bad idea. I think Errol Spence, he should go after Danny Garcia first and then come back to a Shawn Porter rematch if Shawn Porter can beat Terrence Crawford. And if Shawn Porter can't beat Terrence Crawford, or he can't even make it as competitive as he made it with Errol Spence, then he would not deserve a rematch with Errol Spence. Errol Spence should only take the Shawn Porter rematch if there's no other fights available. Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence would be an excellent fight. It would be an excellent fight. Danny Garcia, he has 2 losses that are extremely close against Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman. No one has ever dominated him. No one has ever knocked him out. No one has ever seriously hurt him. So it would be interesting to see if Errol Spence can go in there and knock him out or dominate. So I hope Errol Spence considers this. Once again, this would make an Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter rematch bigger. This will make Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford bigger. That's the way they should do this. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.